I'm seeing Black Americans talk about, well, we are the superior Black race. What does that mean? What is the superior Black race? What is happening?
And as a matter of fact, we no longer go by African American.
See, me personally, I've never went by African American. I've always went by I'm a Black American. I've never been to Africa. I don't want to be African. I'm a Black man, native to America. Never lived in Africa. Matter of fact, you can go back 3-4 generations of my ancestors. They didn't live in Africa. They did help build this country, and they are proud Americans, and as am I. So when somebody calls me an African American, I tell them to kick rocks with flip-flops. I'm more proud to be American than I am to be Black. See, because my lineage and my history with this country is nothing but progress. Africa's lineage is, well, $2 a day, which equates to 5 cents per person.
Recently, a lot of African Americans are coming out speaking against Africans, trying to downgrade Africa, trying to put themselves higher, trying to be superior over Africans. But let me tell you, no matter how much you speak against your own roots, the lizard can shed the skin, but the lizard can never turn not to be a lizard anymore. The lizard remains a lizard even if the skin is being shed. Let me tell you, America is not your home. That is what you have to know. That is why back in the days, you were not even considered as citizens and your voting rights were taken away from you. You were not allowed to vote.
You are a very beautiful woman. Don't deny your West African roots. Embrace it, sister. I'm not West African. Why are y'all doing this? It's 2025. Stop forcing people to claim things that they are not. Stop making everybody have that sheeple mentality. We are not one pack minded. The paradigm have shifted. I'm not from West Africa. And I always say this, even if you want to go by the indoctrinated version of history, Americans can trace their lineage back more than most nations, ethnicities, countries. America is an older country than some African countries. Y'all do know that, right? The USA has been established longer than a lot of these other countries. How long do you have to be from a certain landmass to be of that land? I don't know anybody in Africa. I don't have any ancestors. My ancestors are from here. I knew my great-great-grandmother. She was born in 1919. She never told me anything about Africa. That's not too far removed from slavery being abolished as what they've told us, because everything we learned was a fucking lie. Your oppressors is never going to give you the truth about who you actually are. That's the secret. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. If you're South African and you've been able to trace your lineage and your roots back to South Africa, shouts out to you. Be who you are. Embrace your truth. But my people ain't never told me. I knew somebody that was born in 1919. She never said anything about West Africa. And I knew her. I'm not even talking about what I've traced back myself and what I've seen as far as like the paper trail goes.
You guys are not white and you can never be white. And it is better that you accept your people. You accept your roots. You give respect to where you are coming from. You guys claim to be native Black Americans. That is so funny. You can never differentiate yourself or turn yourself from who you were before. You are your forefathers, and your forefathers are you. You can never be different from your mother. You can never be different from your father. You can never be different from your grandmother or your great-grandparents. You are them and they are you. So trying to tell the world that you are ashamed of being Africans is a disgrace to your own self. You are disgracing yourself because you are devaluing yourself. You are telling the world that you are nothing. That is the message you are sending to the world. You are telling the world that you are inferior. You are telling the world that you are not capable of anything unless the white man does for you. Being in America, being in the midst of white people doesn't make you superior.
Sorry, is anyone seeing the discourse on Twitter between Black Americans and Africans? Hello? Like, I know we really do have this conversation and like debrief like this every year, multiple times a year, But I have never seen it this like OMG. Like OMG. And it's no secret that the whole world believes that like Black Americans don't have a culture. We're not a real culture. It's no secret, bro. We know that that's what y'all think. However, bro, every time someone says it, like, and we see it, it's just, it triggers something, bro. And here comes an argument, bro. Like, and it's not funny. It's not funny. They're dead calling us. They're calling telling us to go pick some cotton. Yo, Africans are telling us this, bro. I'm seeing Black Americans talk about, well, we are the superior Black race. What does that mean? What is the superior Black race? What is happening? Guys, I feel like on TikTok, we're hand in hand. Like, TikTok, we're hand in hand. They can never come between us. They can never say nothing to break our sisterhood and our brotherhood. Never. I always wanted a brother just like you. Literally, like, what is happening? But on Twitter, bro, they got us ripping each other apart, calling each other slurs, saying we're superior. We have to leave this group behind. This... Full stop. I need us to stop, please. Like, it's hurting me. I'm not having any fun. I understand that that's how a lot of them feel, right? We have no culture, but guys, we can't forever be triggered. The world is gonna think what the world thinks. We move anyway. You feel me? Like, our culture will live and breathe without their approval, without their stamp of confirmation. We believe that this is a culture. We don't need it. We don't need it, queen.
I know back in the days, the United States media were telling you lies about Africa. They were showing you the negative side of Africa. There's no place without negative side. Even in the US, they have homeless people. They have poor communities over there. It is real. In Africa, it's the same. We have the rich and we have the poor. But they were showing you the negative side of Africa, telling you this is how the entire African continent looks like. That is very, very disgusting of you guys believing the oppressor, putting yourself in a mud, all in the name of being in the United States. You may be taken away a long time ago, but you are still you. You can never turn from who you are. You remain the same. You guys are Africans. So trying to tell bad stories about Africans whilst you are Black like me, trying to say negative things about Africa whilst your ancestors, your forefathers came from Africa, that makes you a non-reasonable person. You cannot reason well by hating yourself. This is self-hate. And self-hate, I always say, is a self-destruction. You cannot hate yourself and prosper. You hate yourself and destroy yourself. It is about time we know who we are as Black people. We know who we are as Africans, both home and abroad, the Africans in Africa and the Africans in the diaspora. We have to know that we don't have friends, we don't have lovers. Nobody likes us. The Black skin is the most hated skin across the globe. Wherever you find yourself as a Black person, you are discriminated against. You are oppressed. Nobody likes us and nobody will ever like us, no matter how much we try to explain ourselves to them, no matter how much love we show to them. We remain an inferior human beings to them. That is why we need to come together. Seeing your fellow Black person, this sounds so funny. Seeing your fellow African, seeing your fellow Black person as an enemy, meaning you are stupid, you cannot think.